Hey, Raphael, this is Eric. Sorry this took so long to get back to you. I just wanted to make sure that I found all of the information that you could need. So when you say that you're trying to make an app, I was confused at first because an app means it can mean anything. It can mean a website, it can mean a database. But since you said Litmatch or WhatsApp, I'm guessing you mean a mobile app. So like for your phone. Um, if that's the case, so that's going to be really hard to do with Python because um, Python isn't really a mobile app language. I used to think it was impossible, but apparently there is something called Kivy, the Kivy Python framework here that I found. I'll put a link to this in the video in case you don't catch it right now. Um, but yeah, so if you go to this link that I'll post, you can this whole thing kind of walks you through how to install Kivy, how to start a new one, and then how to kind of make an app layout. This one I believe makes a calculator at the end. Yeah, it makes something like this. And then it'll also show you how to build for Android and for iOS. And I'm guessing you're using iOS, judging from the signature in your email. And then also for Windows and Mac. I don't really know the point. But if you do it for these, I think you need to have like a USB or something that plugs your phone into your computer so that you can run the code or run the app on your phone from like the outside. I could be wrong about that. I've never ever used this, so I don't know. Um, if you really want to get into making mobile apps, you probably have to learn something besides Python. You'll probably have to either learn React React Native, which is a JavaScript framework um, for writing mobile apps, and it compiles into Android and Apple. But yeah, React Native, like I said, it's a JavaScript framework. Also, if you want to make apps for Android, like real Android apps, you have to learn Java. And if you want to make real iPhone apps, you have to learn a language called Swift or Objective C. Um, but that's if you want to make apps that use the phone's resources, like checking the power or checking like the contacts and stuff like that. You need one of those native languages because Java is the native language for Android, Swift is the native language for um, iPhone. But like with React.js, you can make like little apps that are like games and stuff. But yeah, so if you want to make apps with Python, I think this is your best bet. I've never made mobile apps with Python, so I don't know if this is going to be good or not. But try it out. I also wanted to show you something. Um, you can make websites be mobile friendly and like kind of pretend to be mobile apps. And if you wanted to test that, I wanted to show you an example. So this is my personal website, and so I'm on the computer right now, so this is like the desktop version, right? But if I press F12, it brings up this, right? This is the source. If you've never pressed this before, it'll be like a white background, and it'll be over here on the right. But I pressed F12, so one of the top keys on the keyboard, and then you see this button right here. It turns the browser into a simulated phone. Whoops, I just lost it. Hang on. Yeah, so now my browser is like, this is how my website will look on the phone, and you see the cursor even changed, so because it represents like a finger. Um, so yeah, if you wanted to, you could make a website and make it into and test it out by making it into a mobile frame. And again, to do that, you press F12 and you click this button right here. And if you want to take it back to the desktop site, you click that. Okay. So as far as websites go and web development with Python, obviously there's Django. If you do decide to start learning Django instead of Kivy or something, make sure you either learn version 3 or version 2. Don't mess with version 1 anymore. It's pretty much out of out of support. Um, yeah, so just to recap, Kivy is the Python framework. Just go to this website that I'll post in the description of the video. If you want to practice making websites mobile friendly, you just go to a website, press F12, and press this button up in the top left to make it look like a phone. And if you want to learn web development with Python, you really can't go wrong with Django. Just make sure you learn version 3, preferably version 3, version 2 if you have to, okay? So I hope that helps. Feel free to hit me up and ask me any other questions. I'll post this and I'll send it back to you here in a little bit, okay? All right, talk to you later. Bye.